In this brief video, I'm going to show you how to use Google Docs' new feature called voice typing, and I'll show you some of the highlights of the new Chrome extension called Read&Write, which our district has just purchased for all students grade 3 through 12. Let's start in a Google Doc and explore the voice typing tool. The voice typing tool is available for free for anyone with a Google account. You can open up a Google Doc and click on Tools, Voice Typing. A microphone will appear. I can tell it's not recording yet because the microphone is black. And now I'll show you how voice typing works. Voice typing is not only a speech-to-text tool for words, but you can give it a list of commands and it will follow those commands for you. I am demonstrating the voice typing tool, period. Do you think students will like it? ? I certainly hope they will! ! Select paragraph. Bold. Go to the end of the line. New line. New paragraph. I'm going to type some more, period. So you notice I needed to turn the microphone off in order for it to stop performing speech to text. The next thing I'm going to show you is the new Read&Write tool. And for that, I'm going to open up a website that has some information about the Aztecs, Mayans, and Incas. If you don't know how to add a Chrome extension to Google Chrome, you can get in touch with myself or Google that in YouTube, and you should be able to find how to add an extension. I'm going to click on Read&Write here. I've already added the Read&Write extension to my toolbar, to my Chrome browser. And I'm going to show you a couple of the tools here that can be really helpful for students when they try to make sense of text. First thing I'm going to show you is some of the vocabulary tools. Let's say that a student doesn't know what the word pyramids means. If they simply select a word on a website, they can click on the dictionary tool and a definition of the word will appear here on the screen. I'm going to close that. I'm going to select the word pyramid again. And there may be students that would find value in knowing what that term looked like. So there's also a picture dictionary. And here there are several images that represent what a pyramid will look like. Finally, if you want to have your students create their own customized vocabulary list, you'll need to use the highlighting tools. So here I'm going to highlight several terms. We'll go back and do the word pyramid. And this time I'm going to use a highlighter and highlight several words. Maybe I'll use the word conquered, pyramids, and jungle. So I'm selecting the word, then I'm highlighting it, and then I'm going to come over here and click on vocabulary. And what will happen is that Read&Write will collect those words, create a brand new Google Doc, and provide the student with a table that contains the word, the definition, the image if they have an image to share, and the opportunity to write notes here in the table. The next thing I want to show you is how to get rid of these highlights. If you click and select one word, you can click on the broom icon here and kind of sweep away or clean up the highlights on the page, or you can select a bunch of text and clean up the whole screen. The next tool I want to show you will help students with reading, the two tools. The first tool helps clean up some of the clutter that can be found on websites. In this particular website, there are images, and there's a lot of unnecessary information here on the sidebar. You can help students read on a cluttered website in two different ways. The first one is called, right here, Simplify Page. If I click on that, it's going to open this website in a new page and clean out all the clutter. The other tool that can be really helpful is called screen masking. And when I click on screen masking, I can scroll up and down and just focus my eyes on the text that I'm reading. I'm going to close this tab, and I just want to show you that you can use screen masking whether or not you do Simplify Page. Come back here and turn screen masking on, and then I can use this tool without simplifying as well. In order to stop the masking from happening, you'll notice that your tool here is underlined in purple, so you have to select the tool again and turn it off. Finally, I want to show you some amazing functionality that is available when you use your highlighting tools and the tool called Collect Highlights. So I'm going to just really quickly pretend that I'm taking notes about the Aztecs, the Mayans, and the Incas. I'm going to highlight the word Aztecs. So maybe any information I find on the web page about the Incas, I'm going to highlight in yellow. And I'm going to scroll down here. And even though this last sentence has nothing to do with the Aztecs, I'm going to highlight it anyway, just so you can see what happens. So I have some yellow highlights all over the page about the Aztecs. I'm going to go down and use my green highlighter to highlight the words or any information about the Mayans. And I'll also do information about the Incas in pink. When I'm done organizing my notes using the highlighter tool, I can collect my highlights with this circular tool called Collect Highlights. It will ask me what colors are important, so I am collecting information about with the yellow highlight, with the green highlight, and the pink. So I'm not doing blue. Now I can click OK, and again, Read&Write is going to create a new document, organize all my notes by color, and give me a link to the website where I collected that information so that I can create a citation later on.